Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos talks tense moment with Pascal. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos opens up and talks about the intense moment she had with Pascal. After seeing previews, fans are wondering what is going on that caused such a strange moment. What did Joan say about it all? Keep reading to find out more. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos dishes on moment with Pascal. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos is opening up about a moment she shared with Pascal. New previews are showing this moment, and now she is dishing on what was going on behind the scenes. She shared all the juicy details with US Weekly. Last week, fans saw Joan narrow her choices down to 3, and they are all jetting off to Tahiti now for overnight dates. Many were disappointed she sent Jordan home after hometowns, but are anxious to see how the rest of her journey plays out. Right now, her final 3 men are Pascal, Chalk Chapel, and Guy Gansert. In a teaser for this coming Wednesday night's episode, Pascal is seen telling the cameras to go away while he and Joan are in a hallway. Joan spoke up and shared what was really going on. She said, "We were trying to have a private moment to talk about something that was important. We were having a hard time doing it without cameras around us. So Pascal was trying to get the cameras away." Many find it interesting this moment occurs when they both know they will soon get plenty of off-camera time in the fantasy suites. Fans will have to tune in to see what exactly their private moment is all about. Fantasy suites will be different for Joan. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos has already previously ditched on how different fantasy suites will be for her. She had production remove the bed from the rooms and just have a cozy couch available. She wants to have deep conversations and is more focused on that. Joan does not want physical intimacy to be a part of the dates at all. She also shared that for her personally, she cannot be physical with more than one person. Joan said, "She's not judging others for how they handled their own journeys in the past either. However, for her, it was important to not be physical." She noted that this way it would also make it not weird for the men either. Joan Vassos, the elegant and effervescent lead of the Golden Bachelorette, has captivated audiences with her grace, wit, and heartfelt journey to find love. But as with any season of a reality dating show, sparks fly, and not always in a good way. In a recent episode that left Bachelor Nation buzzing, Joan found herself in the middle of a tense moment with Pascal, one of the most charismatic and enigmatic suitors on the show. Sitting down for an exclusive interview, Joan opened up about that fraught encounter, sharing her side of the story and revealing what the cameras didn't capture. The unexpected confrontation. The moment in question unfolded during a picturesque group date in Napa Valley, surrounded by rolling vineyards and the golden hues of a California sunset. What should have been a blissful evening took a sharp turn when Pascal decided to pull Joan aside for a private conversation. "I could tell something was weighing on him," Joan recalled, her brow furrowing slightly as she relived the memory. Pascal is usually so charming and lighthearted, but that day there was a different energy about him. What began as a seemingly earnest attempt to connect quickly escalated into a tense exchange. Pascal, known for his passionate personality, expressed frustration over what he perceived as Joan's growing connection with another contestant, Chalk Chapel. "He felt like he was being sidelined," Joan explained. "And I understand that this process is intense and emotions run high. But the way he approached it caught me off guard." A clash of perspectives. Pascal's directness, while one of the traits that initially drew Joan to him, proved to be a double-edged sword in this instance. "He told me he didn't come here to play games," Joan recounted. "And I respect that. But I also felt like he was questioning my integrity, which was hurtful. I've been nothing but honest with all of the men." Joan's voice softened as she continued. "I want to be transparent, but I also need the space to explore these relationships without feeling guilty about it." The conversation ended with both Joan and Pascal visibly shaken. Viewers were left wondering whether this confrontation had irreparably damaged their budding romance. Behind the scenes. What the episode didn't show was the aftermath of the confrontation. Joan revealed that Pascal sought her out later that evening to apologize. He was very sincere, Joan said, a hint of warmth returning to her expression. He admitted that he let his emotions get the best of him and that he respected my journey. That meant a lot to me. Despite the apology, Joan acknowledged that the incident had left a mark. It made me question whether Pascal and I were truly compatible, she admitted. We have a strong connection, but moments like that make you wonder if there's a deeper issue at play. Pascal's perspective. In a separate interview, Pascal shared his side of the story, offering insight into his mindset during the confrontation. I'm a passionate guy, he said with a sheepish grin. When I care about someone, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Seeing Joan with chalk just hit me harder than I expected. Pascal admitted that he regretted the way he handled the situation. I could have communicated my feelings differently, he acknowledged. But I'm glad we had that conversation because it made me realize how much I value Joan and this opportunity. Moving forward. As for what's next for Joan and Pascal, only time will tell. Joan hinted that their journey is far from over. We've had our ups and downs, but there's something about Pascal that keeps drawing me in, she confessed. I'm not ready to give up on us just yet. She also emphasized the importance of navigating conflict in any relationship. Life isn't always smooth sailing, Joan said thoughtfully. It's how you handle those rough patches that determines whether a relationship can thrive. Fan reactions. The tense moment between Joan and Pascal sparked a flurry of reactions on social media. Some fans sided with Pascal, praising his honesty and passion, while others defended Joan, commending her for maintaining her composure. Pascal's just showing he cares. Nothing wrong with that, one viewer tweeted. Joan handled that like a queen, another fan wrote. She deserves someone who respects her journey. The incident also sparked a broader conversation about the challenges of dating on a reality show. People forget that these are real emotions, Joan said. We're all just trying to navigate this unique situation as authentically as possible. A lesson in vulnerability. For Joan, the confrontation with Pascal was a reminder of the importance of vulnerability. It's easy to put up walls, especially when you've been hurt before, she reflected. But if you want real love, you have to be willing to let those walls down and face the messy parts of life head-on. As she continues her journey on the Golden Bachelorette, Joan remains hopeful. I've learned so much about myself and what I'm looking for in a partner, she said. And I'm grateful for every experience, even the challenging ones. The road ahead. With emotions running high and relationships evolving, the path to love is rarely a straight line. But Joan Vassos is determined to stay true to herself and her heart. At the end of the day, I just want a love that's real, she said with a smile. And I'm willing to fight for that. As for Pascal, he remains one of the frontrunners in Joan's journey. But whether their connection can withstand the pressures of the show remains to be seen. One thing is certain, Bachelor Nation will be watching every step of the way, rooting for Joan to find the love she so richly deserves.